Hi, welcome to Artistry Collaborative. My name is JoAnn and I am so glad you joined me today. If you are new, well, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you stick around, and if you like what you see, become a subscriber because I would love you to become part of my YouTube family. And for my subscribers, well, you know I just adore you. I love you and I'm so grateful for your support. Okay, so at Artistry Collaborative, we love all things creative. We like to try all kinds of mediums and all kinds of challenges and projects. So today we're going to stick with a little bit of Easter theme, and we are going to do part one of our Easter village. This is going to be a three-part series. Today is the egg painting station. So made mostly from Dollar Tree. I think all of it is from Dollar Tree. Yes, all of it is Dollar Tree. Um, at Artistry Collaborative, we are the home of Try Lab because all we want you to do is try. That's all it takes. So come along and let's try this together. I have this left over from Christmas, and I'm just taking off the windows and the I'll probably leave that on the back. This will be the back, but this will be the beginning of our bunny village. Much smaller than our Christmas village. It's just going to have three sections. It's going to have the egg laying section. This will be the egg dyeing section, and then there'll be the decorating section, and then there'll be the wrapping section. So we're going to use this like this, and then I had this board. I need to take this stuff off of it. I don't know where I got it, but it is, you could use any piece. It is 6.5 by 6.5, I would assume, yeah. 6.5 by 6.5. And so you could use a couple of the other planks from the Dollar Tree, because this is 8 and the Dollar Tree planks are 4.5 by 4.5. So if you put 2 of those planks down, you'd have a little edge on the side, and that would be fine. So you could use those, or you could find not a frame, but a shadow box that would work. 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 to 6 wide. But I'm going to attach this like that, and that's going to be our base. So I'm just going to put some hot glue on here. I would prefer to use the Gorilla Glue. Okay, what I decided was to use the extra large popsicle sticks we use in the wagon and make my own wall. So I'm using 4, and then I'm using just the tongue depressors to be able to attach this. Now, I didn't do a really good job of this, so let's try this again. I think what I'm going to do this time is let's put that like that. Side. Let's do that. This way it bumps right up against that. This I'll just save for something else. Do the same thing on this side. See, if I was smart, I would have put it right against the thing. So learn from my mistakes. Yeah, and then you can run a bead. Right there. To give it a little more extra. I wonder if I could take this off. Wonder if I could put another one. Can I fit one more in there? I can. Maybe. I think I can. Oh, good. Good, good, good. All right. All right, so that's much more solid. All right, and I'm going to trim this off. You don't have to. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. I don't know. Should I save it? No, I'm gonna trim it. Let me even this up. Let me even this up. Okay, so yeah, I trimmed this too, and but I'm leaving those because those don't bother me at all. So I found this. It's from a pad I got, I believe, at JoAnn's. It's called Park Lane, and it had this green brick. I thought that was perfect. Hindsight, it's 2020. I should have done this before I put this together, but I didn't. So I just traced the outside. It's going to be bigger than what I need, but that's fine. I can always trim it. And now I am just cutting it to match the top of that house. take off a little bit at a time. Maybe we should measure. I'm going to take off an inch each side. I'm going to take off 3/4 of an inch because I know myself and I don't trust my measurements. Take off a little bit less than that. Now that doesn't exactly match up because the sides are not even. Son of a gun. But I'm sure I'll come up with something clever to put up there. I mean, you can't use snow, but maybe hay. Maybe we'll put hay. Alright, so I'm going to cover that wall, and then I'm going to use the rest of the paper to cover the sides. Let's see. This is 3 3/4 by 6, a little more than 6 1/2. Let's see. What do I say? Let me cut this strip right here. Fits that side better. Okay. This side is going to be a little short. Alright, I'm going to glue this down and see what we can come up. Alright, so I put down some tacky glue and got those pieces in, but I wanted to show you how I matched this up because I didn't have another piece that was long enough. So I had this long strip of paper, and so I just found something that looked like it would work. Excuse me. And I put some tacky glue on there, and we are just going to line it up so that it coordinates with the rest of the bricks. And then we're just going to put more tacky glue on here. You could also use Mod Podge, but tacky glue is going to help hold the walls better. So that's why I'm using the tacky glue. Plus I want to use this up so I can empty this jar out. Alright, and then I'm just going to take this piece, and this, it's funny, they lined up better. That lined up better on this side, and this one lined up better on this side. So now there are little gaps, but I have ideas for that too. So we will put trim on here. This is a little bit longer than we needed. But that is easy enough remedied. I do want to paint the outside white, so I'm going to go ahead and do that while this is drying. Alright, so let me paint that white. I think I'm going to put some grass down in here. And I don't know if I'm going to do floor or grass. Not sure yet. Alright. Okay, so I painted the sides and the back with the gesso. I will probably use some truffle to dry brush it so that it looks a little weathered. But I cut a piece of my grass, and again, if you get the one at the Dollar Tree, you will have to glue it in, but this comes pre-sticky. There. I meant to tell you, when you put your paper down, the glue down, I like to take a debit card or a gift card and scrape it in so that it really adheres. Alright, so now we have to have the fun part of creating the egg decorating area. So, this is leaning over a little bit, so we're going to just put this down like that. Alright, so I'm going to go gather up some benches. I just don't know where time goes. But I was looking through my stash, and I have these Tim Holtz scenes. I don't know if you've seen them. They're totally cool. What I was thinking is I have these little windows that I want to put back, and I may put them this way. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay. Anyway, so because I wanted a scene behind the windows, so it doesn't look like you're looking at a brick wall. But I think I'm going to go with this. I think I have two of the same, so I'm going to take this and put it on here so it looks like you're looking out the window. And then I'll take the other one and put it on the other way. And this way here, you're looking out on a gorgeous mountain vista. Works for me. Yeah. So, I'm going to paint these. I'm actually going to paint these lavender. I'm using my Martha Stewart Pearl paint. It's my favorite for all things Eastery. And, I mean, normally I would have painted them mint green to match the background, but I want this to be very colorful and Eastery, spring-like, whimsical. Put in any kind of adjective you like. Okay. I'm doing about 3 videos at once. So, yeah, I'm kind of all over the place, which is fine. But I'm just trying to keep track. I'm waiting for things to dry and the rabbit gave me all kinds of problems, so I had to end up going out and getting cement like spray, stone spray. And then I am working on this, and I'm also working on the planters. So you got lots of DIYs coming up. But I like to just do one at a time so I can just focus. And what happens is I will get sidetracked because I will, have the idea of this picture behind the window, and now I got to go find a picture. So do I look through my scrapbooks? Do I look through old greeting cards? Where am I going to go to find what I'm looking for? And so I'll let that dry. Okay, so I have these glued in there, and I'm going to be gluing those up. But I also wanted to make some corner shelves. And I didn't want to do the same thing I did in the Christmas village. So I made round shelves. And what I did is I have these pieces from that package of wood that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I made a copy, and then I stuck it in the corner like so that I could get an idea of how to cut it so that it fit in there. And then I folded it where it was, and then I made a template, and then I cut my pieces. So now we're going to do put the shelves in here, because this is where their paints and paintbrushes or whatever we can get on here, maybe extra eggs, I don't know. But so I'm just taking that, and luckily we have the bricks, so you can line it up with the bricks to keep it straight, and just hold that there. So I did two the same, and then a smaller one. I did a smaller shelf. So I got to do it up a little bit so something can actually sit on that. And I painted them different pastel colors. My palette being pink, blue, green, and lavender. Like that. So I'm going to do the same thing on that side. And then I painted the dollhouse bench that you get at the Dollar Tree. Again, in those same colors. I'm going to paint these blue. And then that's going to go in the middle with the bunnies. I purchased these bunnies and these bunnies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little stool with the these are so cute. Look at this. Yeah, this one holding the egg is perfect. He's going to sit this way, so it looks like he's decorating the egg. And then these two will look like their backs are to us. And I'm going to use the little stumps that they have at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to sit them on the stump like that in front. And this is going to be the table where they decorate. And I'm going to put my windows here, and I'm going to put a couple of shelves with Easter eggs lined up all along here. So I'm going to do that, and I'll come back. I don't really remember where I left off because I'm doing a couple of different tutorials at the same time. But I did find, and I don't have it with me, but this artist's sticker set. I still see them at the Dollar Tree, but it has an apron and it has a paint can and paint brushes and these crayons. So I had several. I still need one more because I'm missing one crayon. But so I put the crayons all along there, these are the shelves, and then I put the stickers on there. This is just a little tiny spool that I painted gray and then threw some paint on it so it looked like another little paint can. I took the paint brushes and I added the same color paints on there because they had like this red or green color that just didn't go. So I hung them up there. It also came with this easel, but I'm going to paint this with gesso and see if I can put bunny paws on there. I thought that would be cute, and put that in the thing back here. In the meantime, these are the two blocks that we glued together, and I'm going to make a shelf up here. So I just painted it in the pearl, the pink pearl, and I'll tell you, these bricks are great because it's very easy to line it up. And so we'll run this across the maybe I'll do like this. And then I bought these little tiny Easter eggs. Let's see if this fits. I think it'll just fit. Yeah. And so I'm going to glue these along the side so that it looks like, you know, these are all the eggs that they need to decorate on the assembly line here. And then the bench, bless you. The bench, I added another paintbrush and a paint can, but I put a little stump behind it so that it would stand up, like so. And then they got the bunny in the front. Now this is going to go here, like that. And I'm going to glue this down. And then I took some of the Jenga blocks. These are the ones that were the two colors, and I'm going to just put it right underneath the bunny so it looks like they're sitting on a stool. Yeah, so that's the egg decorating. It needs something here. I don't know what. Maybe I'll put a large egg in the front. I'm not sure. But this is the main part of the bunny village. We're going to have the chicks, and then we're going to have the basket making thing. In the basket section, I'm going to take these crayons and I'm going to gesso them white and then make half of them look chocolate, like brown. So you can have white chocolate and brown chocolate. And those will go in the baskets with the eggs. So I picked those up. Yeah, so I hope you like this. It was fun. And thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't become a subscriber, I hope you do. Just hit on the subscribe button and hit the bell so every time I upload a, I forgot to do this, every time I upload a new video, I will, you'll be notified so that you can know what's going on this channel. So thank you so much, and as we say in Artistry Collaborative, just keep on creating. Okay, I just wanted to show you to finish off that I try to do paw prints, but I just painted over it, and now I'm just going to put it on the back wall. Like so. And then this was from that same package from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to add a Jenga block in the front. And then I'm going to glue this little guy that says Happy Easter on the front here. And then this little guy popping out of the egg on the front here. And then I thought I should probably put an Easter egg on the table. So it looks like he's working on it. Yeah. And there you go. All right, Easter Village Part 1. And there you go, Part 1 in our Bunny Village series. Enjoy.